It's a hockey stream on episode 315 of the VIG Lounge, doing the second season mode with the Vegas Golden Knights as they take on the San Jose Sharks in this season mode playoff. Kind of neat that it's a hungry young team going up against Vegas, just like Montreal is against Pittsburgh in my first season mode that I've been playing through. So, Golden Knights put a spanking on the Sharks in game one with the final score of 8-1. Will we see more of the same, or will it be like game two was for Pittsburgh, where it's a lot closer and maybe the Golden Knights have to survive some adversity? Or who knows? Maybe the Sharks even the series. We'll have to find out. But before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's get into round one, game two, Golden Knights and Sharks. Now this is what I meant to do, use the steel gray Golden Knights uniforms. I don't believe I did that in game one, but I wanted to do that throughout the playoffs, so I'm going to do that now going forward, and I'll remind myself to do so. We're underway. The Sharks won the opening draw, but the Golden Knights come away with it. First shot on goal by Pietrangelo, and a save by Askarov, who hangs on just a minute in. Huge hit by Pietrangelo to help set that up. And Jack Eichel looked to win the draw in the offensive zone, but the Sharks come away with it. Tyler Toffoli. Back to Cody Ceci. Now up the gut to Celebrini. Across the Eklund, Celebrini scores on the rebound. 1-0 San Jose. The rookie sensation, Macklin Celebrini, gets what appears to be his first goal in the playoffs, as Hill had no chance on that rebound. And the Sharks lead 1-0. Kind of just trickled through the pads of Hill. And another draw won by San Jose. There's a huge hit by Noah Hannafin. Frees up the puck, carried in now by Jack Eichel, trying to get the Golden Knights back to even. As they will have to survive a little bit of adversity here in game two. Hopefully not for long, but we'll have to see how things play out. Sharks come away with it. This time it's Logan Couture, longtime Sharks captain and veteran, who I want to wish the best in his post-playing career, as he has announced his retirement, of course, due to some injuries. Hopefully he can heal up and have a nice quality of life. Cody Ceci. Across now to Zetterlund, who is an Ottawa Senator. And one of the more surprising moves I find here at trade deadline last year. I say trade center, I give it away. I watch it on TSN because I can't stand Sportsnet's coverage. But that's just me. Up the right wing side now to Pavel Dorofeev. Dorofeev drifts and shoots, and that shot is blocked before it even makes it to the net. Carried out now by Landon Ferraro. Gets around McNabb. Shot's blocked before it could get there, courtesy of the stick of Shea Theodore. Now Victor Olofsson gets it from his countryman and William Karlsson. Can't really do much with it. Carried right back in by Karlsson. Puck knocked away to the boards. Karlsson with a thump to get the puck back. He gets knocked off the puck. Collected now by Riley Smith, and he scores! Mr. Smith gives the Golden Knights their first goal of the night and ties the game at 1. No chance for Askarov on that one. And we see Alex Pietrangelo go up the hit board into number 2. As of course he is a very physical, rugged defenseman with some offensive touch as well. Grundstrom. Rebound saved by Hill. And the Golden Knights look to get it out of there. Carried in now by Brett Howden. Howden loose. He scores! just tucks it up and over the pad of Askarov. And the Golden Knights now take the lead on two very quick goals with just under 10 minutes to play here in the opening period. Grundstrom trying to get that goal back. Up the left wing side now to Mark Stone. Carried in by the Golden Knights captain. He'll fling one! And Askarov holds on to it after making the save down low. 8:43 to go. As each team has only 5 shots thus far. Jack Eichel finally wins a draw. Back to Theodore! Oh, what a great save by Yaroslav Askarov, who got the glove to snare that one out of the air and hold on for the face-off. McNabb gets it around to Theodore. Now carried in by Eichel. Eichel drifts and shoots, and Askarov makes the save. Golden Knights are starting to own the puck and are building momentum here in the offensive zone. They've won a couple of draws. Back to Pietrangelo. That goes off of the post. Back out to the blue line now for the first goal scorer for the Knights, Riley Smith. Puck gets knocked away. Looks like the Knights will get there first. Noah Hannafin carries it around his own net. Up the right wing side to the Golden Knights goal scorer, Smith. He's knocked off the puck by Ceci. Ceci finds Fabian Zetterlund. Zetterlund jostled off the puck. Carried in now by Noah Hannafin. Hannafin drifts around the Sharks' defense. Got a shot away, and Askarov forced to make the save. Out now to the point for Carlson. He drifts in, got a shot off, and it went high and wide. Crunched along the wall. Sharks trying to collect it as it escapes the zone, but it lands on the stick of Nick Hague, who is surveying his options. Finds Pavel Dorofeev, who drifts into the zone, flung one to the net, and there is no rebound as Askarov pounces on that with 2:06 to go in the opening period. Sharks win the draw in the defensive zone, look to get it out. Whitecloud trying to knock it off, and knock the puck off the stick, is what I meant to say. Hague was actually successful in doing so. Puck sent back in, but I think this may be icing, and it is indeed the case. We're now in the final minute of the first period. Golden Knights have a 2-1 lead, courtesy of goals by Riley Smith and William Karlsson. Riley Smith and Brett Howden, courtesy of the breakaway goal by number 21. Saw with a drive, got his own rebound back, and Askarov made the save for that one as well. 1.4 seconds on the clock. So they will hope that Eichel will win the draw to get a quick shot off. That's exactly what happens, and it is turned aside by Askarov as Theodore let one go from the point. Close game after one period of play. It's 2-1 Golden Knights after 20 minutes. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 10-6, favoring the Golden Knights. Hits, 11-8, also in the favor of Vegas. Slight face-off edge to San Jose, 6-5. And no penalties to speak of whatsoever. Now, with 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go, will this game open up in the second, or will it remain close? Let's find out. All right, the sticks are down. Puck is down, and period number 2 has commenced. Puck carried in by Mark Stone. He's knocked off the puck. Cody Ceci collects it for the Sharks. Landon Ferraro. Or Mario Ferraro, excuse me. Landon Ferraro, I don't even believe plays in the NHL anymore. I think he's either an executive or in broadcasting, so my apologies. Aged myself again with that one. Some battle for it. And the Golden Knights come away with it. Up the left side to Eichel. Eichel drifts and shoots, and Askarov covers up once again. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in the second. Golden Knights still lead by a goal and are looking to expand that. Tomas Hertl wins it back to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo drifts in, and another save by Askarov. I know I'm going to keep flip-flopping between Askarov and Askarov. I don't mean to. I try to settle on one, and then just, whatever comes out of my mouth is kind of what I'm stuck with. So apologies for the lack of consistency. But I have to hear it, I guess, more often if they are going to call him Askarov or Askarov, because sometimes Russian players do want different pronunciations of their name. See Radulov versus Radulov. Or, what was his name again? I know he played for the Golden Knights for a time. I think he plays for Dallas now. I can't place the name of that player. Oh, that's really going to bug me. I wish I knew who that guy was. Puck sent in all the way around by McNabb. Collected now down to Theodore. Theodore lets one go. It's off his stick and wide. Tomas Hertl circles the wagons. Oh, Evgeny Dadonov or Dadonov. See, that's what I was thinking of right there. Had to give me some time to think about that. Ruda. Nice shot there, but a nice save. An equal measure by Aiden Hill. As I kind of go, apologies for that. Luke Cunnin has a harmless floater. Gobbled up by Hill. And the puck's brought right back into the Shark zone by Olofsson, who then takes a bump and loses the puck to Edmonton Oiler Jake Wallman, IRL. Clem Costin, former Oiler, I believe, who is still a Shark IRL. Under my estimation, again, I could be wrong, but I believe he is still with San Jose. Puck carried in now by Nick Waugh. Waugh trying to create some space for himself. He does get a chance! And Askarov again with that glove. Now the Sharks, I will say, are doing a lot better. They're up to 10 shots already and held the Golden Knights to only 14. Battle for it along the wall. Brought out by the longtime San Jose Shark, Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Puck picked off and carried the other way by one of the goal scorers for Vegas, Brett Howden. Then gets to Nick Waugh. Loses the puck. Macklin Celebrini, who has the only goal for the Sharks. Nearly got another one as he got loose in the front. Puck dumped in, but not far enough for icing as Ferraro touches up. Very tight checking game. And not as many shots as I would have thought. But the Sharks obviously want a better performance than they had in Game 1. Maybe they were overwhelmed by the moment and have now settled in as we've gone in past the halfway point of Game 2. Shot by Barbashev, and again, as we approach the final 5 minutes of the middle frame, Yaroslav Askarov has been unreal for the Sharks up to this point. Maybe Evgeny Nabokov, like, I don't know. Theodore shoots, save, made again by Askarov on the hard shot from the blue line. McNabb lets one go, and Askarov flashes the leather and hangs on. .425 to go. Across now to Braden McNabb. Up the left wing side to Mark Stone. And the puck is sent down into the Golden Knights zone. Bounced off the wall. Shot blocked before it could get there. And then a save was made by Adin Hill. Jack Eichel's free. Around Woolman. Oh my goodness, what a save. There's a pair of hip checks by the Vegas defense. And a nice stick play. You get the puck back. Then Costin gets it. Couple of shots turned aside by Hill. As the Sharks are certainly battling and trying to even this game up. And we hear a Let's Go Sharks chant here in the Fortress as time expires here in the second. We are as we were in the first. 2-1 Golden Knights after 2. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats before we settle in for the third period. Shots very close, actually, 18-14 favoring the Golden Knights. Hits are pretty close too, 22-14. Also, Vegas' way. Faceoffs now dead even at 9 apiece. I feel like I passed more than 72%, but what do I know? Maybe those passes just weren't as crisp as I would have liked. But this is a very close game. The Sharks have come to play, and Vegas has the narrowest of leads by 1 goal. This should be a very exciting third period, so let's not delay any further and jump right back in. Draw one by the Sharks. That's center ice to start the period, but puck's now carried in by Mark Stone for the Golden Knights. 1-1 to the net, and again, Askarov makes another save and hangs on. Got to give credit where credit is due. This is a very close game, and Yaroslav Askarov has kept the Sharks in it, but they also have had their chances. Shot by Pietrangelo! Another save by Askarov. Tyler Toffoli, former LA King, Winnipeg Jet, and New Jersey Devil, among other teams. Can't remember if he was a Vancouver Canuck at all at one point. I thought he was, but I could be wrong. Oh, and a Montreal Canadian, if my memory serves me correctly. And a Calgary Flame. So he has been around, a bit of a journeyman, if you will. Shot by Stone! Covered up by Askarov once again. Golden Knights now up to 20 shots. So I say there haven't been a lot of chances for either team, but the Golden Knights do hold a shot advantage and have been able to turn that into a 1-goal lead. Cody Ceci to Zetterlund. Trying to get the pass up to a streaking Pavel Dorofeev. He could not get the shot away. Nice defensive play to knock the stick off Pavel Dorofeev, who looked to have a sure goal on the breakaway. Puck's kind of in the dead man's land of the neutral zone until it's picked up and carried in by Shea Theodore. He hangs on, fires, blocked before it can get there. Cody Ceci finds Zetterlund once again. Puck sent in. Now around and up the boards, but collected by Jake Wallman. Jan Ruda cuts to the net. Wow, what a play that was. I feel like if that was a forward, that probably would have been in. Puck carried around, turned aside, and sent all the way back down to the Golden Knights zone by accident. Aiden Hill decides to play the puck. It's now on the stick of Riley Smith and brought right back into the Sharks zone. Smith, drifts into the circle. Easy for me to say. Blast from the blue line as William Karlsson was covering. But again, Yaroslav Askarov has been the story of this game. And even though the Sharks are down by a goal, I feel like he should be the star, number one star of this game, because he has certainly done his part to keep the Sharks in it as we approach the final 10 minutes of this game. I may be playing as the Vegas Golden Knights, but I will give credit where credit is due, especially when Askarov keeps making glove saves like that. Jack Eichel wins it back to Zach Whitecloud. So it's Jack to Zach. And I would have said to the back of the net, but Askarov was there to make the save down low once again. I know I sound like a broken record, and I probably am, but Yaroslav Askarov has been fantastic in this game for San Jose. Not unlike Samuel Montembeault was against the Penguins on Tuesday night. Now, kind of streaking Jack Eichel, and another save. They need to get someone there to generate a rebound. Kind of like the Macklin Celebrini goal that opened the scoring in this game for the Sharks. Eichel finds his line mate in Stone. Mark Stone trying to get a shot away, but he's disrupted by a brilliant piece of defending by San Jose. Logan Couture in a battle for it along the wall. It goes to the corner and is now passed up from Eichel to Stone. Stone shoots, rebound is available, but Vlasic got there before any damage could be done. The Fresh Prince gets it to Grundstrom. Nice save by Hill on the rebound. I thought it was going to be 2-2 right there. And again, another Let's Go Sharks chant from these fickle EA fans. Shot, save, made off the... Oh, rebound, score! Eichel, motorcycle! Golden Knights have a 2-goal lead, and it could not have come at a better time. And there goes the water bottle. And the San Jose Sharks coach, whoever he is, just has to put his finger on his chin and move on. .425 to go, and the Golden Knights have what they needed. Some insurance, as they are now up by 2. Hurdle had the puck and then lost it. Carried into the Vegas zone by Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Puck now carried in by Brandon Saad. Saad turns the corner, fires, and Askarov makes the save once again. 2:50 to go. As the Golden Knights look to go up 2-0 in the series and take full advantage of home ice before the series shifts to San Jose for Game 3. Shot blocked. Now Nick Hague. Gets it to Riley Smith, who carries it in. Smith finds an open man! And Victor Olofsson, but it wouldn't go. Carlson with a drive. That's blocked before it could get there. The Sharks desperate to try to get it out and get Askarov to the bench. And they do just that by getting it into the Golden Knights zone. Down by 2, of course. Puck's carried in now by Riley Smith. Yawning Cage scores! Mr. Smith double dips on the scoreboard, and the Golden Knights seal it with the empty netter. It's 4-1. We see the rally towels. And those fans that weren't cheering for the Sharks are certainly quiet now as the building has come alive in support of the home team. Now off the left-wing side to Waugh. Oh my goodness! One last great stop. The puck is in the corner and run out by Jake Wobbett. 2 IRL non-Sharks nearly connect to get one of those goals back. As we approach the final seconds here in the third, Golden Knights move on. We're going to get our first penalty. Excuse me. Get our first penalty as I have a bit of water go down the wrong pipe. Apologies. Interference penalty is the call. With 3.8 seconds left. This penalty, of course, is inconsequential other than just being on the stat sheet. And Theodore bounces it off the wall, but the period ends, and it really didn't matter. It was a lot harder this time. And my hat goes off to Yaroslav Askarov once again for the Sharks. A hard-fought 4-1 win for the Golden Knights. Let's take a look at the stats and wrap things up. Shots on goal, 33-19, favoring the Golden Knights. Hits 32 to 23, mirror images of each other. That also goes the way of the Golden Knights. Face-off, slight edge to the Golden Knights as well, 15 to 14. I will take it considering how I usually am on face-offs. And there was one penalty that lasted for all of 3 seconds. And of course, the Sharks were not successful on that man advantage. But again, the Golden Knights take full advantage of having home ice. And they lead the series 2-0 as we shift focus to San Jose. Thank you all for tuning in. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. And until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Thursday, everybody.